And so I've got plenty of videos on this channel dedicated to just kind of going around looking through all of the mass quantities of stuff in the building. One of the major processes that I'm going through is like emptying out the building so that I can actually work in here. And part of that process is segregating junk from stuff that needs to go to the metal scrapyard, from stuff that needs to go to a bonfire, to chemicals and stuff that have to go to the hazardous chemical collection day that we have from time to time here. And one of the things that I've come across multiple times in those videos are ephemera stuff. So if you haven't heard that word, it's like, you know, the paper goods that are in catalogs and books and artwork and advertising and photo albums and all that stuff. So the one thing about this building is that there are tons of old catalogs, parts catalogs, manuals. I've just opened a few, and lots of mid-century advertising just kind of fell out of them. So there's all those. There's some catalogs with like really cool old kitchen and bathroom stuff, sinks and, you know, like old butler sinks and stuff that you could order, almost like it was a Sears and Roebuck type thing. So those are really cool. And I have a major project coming up in the fall, which I haven't talked a lot about on the channel, but I will at some point. It's kind of a major thing that the building needs, and it's going to be quite expensive. It's going to make some great video content, that's for sure. But in order to pay for that, I was thinking about selling some of my stuff. Eventually, all the stuff's going to get sold in here. And I'm still kind of kicking around the idea of doing like an online streaming auction or something. And one of the things that would be really cool for that is some of that artwork and ephemera that's upstairs. And I don't know if I would like put that in small lots or sell it all as one big thing or whatever, but my mind is kind of moving in that direction of getting prepared for that. I want to do it sometime maybe later this fall, so if I'm able to. So I'm going to go and collect it all. I know the little honey holes where it's all sitting, and I'm going to go from spot to spot. I'm going to dig it out, and I'm going to bring it down here. We can kind of look at it. There's some really neat stuff. So come with me, and we're going to go dig it out. So here we are. We're coming up into the third floor out of the stairwell. And it's pretty overwhelming. You've seen this before, I'm sure, in some of the other videos. And I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about this spot we're going to right now, because this is one of the spaces where I've been storing stuff to put in an auction just to get rid of. And it's semi-organized, like it's in rows where you can kind of get through. And if you're interested in a video about what's in here, there's another dedicated video here on the channel. But there was like one section here where we just threw tons of old books and stuff. So I really need to go and flip through all of them, make sure there's no $1,000 bills stuck in between the pages. But yeah, so we've got a bunch of manuals. I'm trying to decide, should I go through these in the places where they are or take them down? I think maybe I'll just briefly kind of look at some of this stuff, and then I'm going to pull it all downstairs and we'll have a better look at it down there. So we've got a bunch of service manuals, parts manuals and stuff for small engines, boat engines, marine supply. There's a parts and service manual there. And yeah, so service manual here. And there are lots and lots of catalogs for stuff that, you know, a lot of it's from the 80s and 70s, but there is some older stuff as well. So I'm going to pull all this down and we'll get a look at it downstairs. I'm kind of moving this stuff over here because it's like multi-layered, and I got to move some stuff to see what's underneath it. So. So I've been walking back and forth carrying these books down. I see a peach. Oh, that's not your average peach. That's made out of concrete or cement or something. Something heavy. Something heavy and hard. So I don't know. Kind of neat. Okay, so I brought all of the content down from the first little honey hole, and I don't know if any of this is of interest or has value or not. I mean, it doesn't have a ton of value, but there's a wide variety of stuff. I haven't got up to the plumbing or the, the stuff with the old artwork in it yet. But this may be of interest to some people as well. So I'll go through it all, and then at the end, maybe you could just like leave a comment about your general impression of the whole thing. If it's all trash or if it has value. So here we go. Okay, so this is the collection. I'm sure there were a few more pieces up there. I didn't want to spend too much time digging through it all. Looking for dates. I see a phone number. No date. Oh, April 1976. So how to install your Siltronics model 1011D. This looks like part catalogs, prices, tillers, attachments, lawn and garden, lawn tractors, rear engine riders, walking mowers, and general information. So some kind of a reference guide to part numbers. Napa replacement marine parts, fuel systems and emission controls. Rotary 1995 parts catalog. Outdoor power equipment, lawnmowers and small engine stuff. I better go to this pile. Marine supply, so if you're into aquariums or a pond in your backyard. Lawnmower and engine parts, so more small engine stuff. If you're into small engines, this kind of thing would kind of be good for identifying what exactly is the name of the thing you're looking for. Because that's something I found with the plumbing parts is, if you don't know, you don't know. And you're like, I need a thingamabob. And so those things are super helpful if you're dealing with it on a regular basis. Here's the blue Briggs & Stratton service engine sales manual. So I don't know if there's any photos or, oh, technical diagrams, which are cool. That's neat. You could blow some of those up and make great artwork for your wall. What do we got here? Try not to make this video too long. More parts catalogs. Yep. Okay. Old phone book. Service manual for Pantera. Walbro parts and service manual. More technical diagrams. Those are, I like technical schematics and stuff. I just think they're great. Just the engineering quality to them. Okay, so we've got Briggs & Stratton. Looks like an owner's manual. Husqvarna. Tecumseh engines. Shindawa. What do they do? Outdoor and lawn equipment. Those are all weed eaters. Hedge trimmers. Okay. Maxim Equipment, lawnmowers. That's pretty cool. Advertisement there. Those are neat. Okay, like that. Briggs and Stratton. They're still in the original envelopes. Okay, Briggs and Stratton. Repair instructions. Oh, I saw an envelope in there. Fortunately, it's not cash. Lawnmowers and small engine stuff. So if anybody's into small engine repair, I got your number here. Twin cylinder repair instructions. 2 copies of that guy. More aquarium stuff. Summer of '88. More parts manuals. Okay. ProFit quality parts for professionals. These are, I guess, just catalogs. Dealer parts list. Honda. Merctronic. What is Merctronic? What do they do? Apparently they make books with lots of text and not very many pictures. That's pretty cool. That's some nice artwork there. Too bad that it's damaged a little bit. Construction and maintenance daily log. Empty. That would be really cool if it had all the reports of somebody's carpentry business or contractor business. Ignition and electrical, 1993. Power sports equipment. Mechanics Handbook, a magazine. Certified Parts Corporation, Lawn and Garden, On Target. Hydronic heating. That's some cool advertising there. It's kind of neat. What do we got here? Let me pull this up here. Let's open this up. Ooh, that looks serious. Important notice, this envelope contains instructions. There's newspaper clippings in there. Hold on. It's got some kind of neat stuff in it. Wiring simple. Oh, for hanging those fluorescent lights. It's kind of neat. This newspaper clipping looks like they cut a coupon out of their own newspaper and sent it with the product. Oh yeah, that's what I like. That looks awesome. That looks a little bit older than 1980s. So look at those Benjamin lights they've got hung. This could be interesting reading for me. Okay, so this is mostly kind of auto and lawn and garden, that kind of thing. Motor repair manual from 1974. Okay, and then we've got Sachs Dolmar. Werkstatt Handbuch. Workshop Handbook. Okay, so chainsaws, lawn and garden equipment once again. And finally we have Keen Edge Company. Spark, oh, Champion. Nice. Okay. Yeah, there's some cool advertising in this stuff. I don't know what you would do with it, but whoever collects this knows what to do with it. So I would give this maybe C- or C+. I don't know. For the right person, it could be a B. So let's go up to the next pile and see what we've got in that honey hole. Okay, so now we're up on the 3rd floor. And you recall I've done a lot of cleaning up here. It's empty. And not just me, I have other people to thank and actually pay if you're watching this video. I haven't seen you for a while. Up here is a pile of stuff that really was the inspiration for wanting to come up here and save some of it. So I think there's some really cool stuff in it. Look right here on top. Now that is a picture. Billiards. Wow, that's kind of cool. That must have been an old... Wow, that's neat. It's like dedicated to pool rooms. That has got to be collectible. That's really neat. Chalk up. Yeah, chalk up. So that's billiards. That is so awesome. Okay, so the pile is not very big, but I did see some really cool stuff in it. Let me do like I did before. Let me get it all downstairs, and we'll go through it. Okay, so here's honey hole 2, and this was a little bit different. It's a little bit older, I think. I saw some like mid-century style advertising, and there's a bunch of loose stuff. But, oh yeah, look at her. I don't know if she's going to prom or she's trying to sell a washing machine. I'm not sure which. I guess they knew what sold stuff back in the day. Oh, this is kind of cool. This has electric motors and kitchen appliances. This is like a really neat reference manual, so that's kind of cool. There's loose advertising and all this stuff. Dear donor, Coles County Stock Car Racing Association. Thank you for donating $10. Okay, Rigid, we all know that brand. Yeah, something about ladies and dresses to sell stuff. What's the date on this guy here? Oh, let's see. March 12th. It says the month, but not the year. Oh, bummer. Okay. Yeah, there's a duplicate of that. Crane. Several people have contacted me about Crane stuff. That they're really an influential company back in the day. Red Jacket, repair and parts catalog. Yeah, that's cool artwork. That says 1970s to me. What does it say to you? Maybe 60s? Yeah, it could be 60s. That's a jump. Looks like Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch was 70s, right? Those mid-century fireplaces. $4 for 1,000 screws. Mansfield. Oh yeah, look at that. That is awesome. See if there's any other artwork in here. Yeah, vintage sinks. Now I know where all the vintage sinks in this building came from. More crane water systems. Parts manuals, schematics, artwork. Okay. Plastic pipe and fittings. Okay. Williamson Heater Company. I'm basically just looking for artwork and drawings and all this stuff. Honestly, I don't know if any of it has value, but the thing that strikes me is that in all my life I've never seen this kind of stuff, so it can't be anything but sort of rare, right? I'm sure somebody would be interested in it. Metal Bestus. Yeah. So, Midwest Appliance Parts Company, parts catalog. The complete catalog. Oh, wow. These are like machinist shop stuff. I know that's got to be interesting to somebody. Anything machinist is like really collectible. Might set that guy aside. There's our billiards magazine again. And a bunch of artwork here. What's up with all these ladies in dresses selling plumbing fittings and trash disposal units? If I buy a trash disposal, like a, what do they call that? Garbage disposal in your sink, definitely gonna buy from that lady, because you know she went all in to sell me that. Okay. Yeah, she wasn't holding anything back. All right. Avocado green. Okay, so, oh, this is neat. That's a fire hydrant. What's that? Fire suppression equipment? Yep, hydrants, fire hydrants. So you do not see that every day, that is for sure. Plumbing fixtures and fittings. I like to look, oh yeah, that's what I love. That's my favorite thing, are those catalogs there with pictures of all the models. Look at those sinks. Look how funky that is. Oh my gosh. There has to be an interior designer out there who would love this. Faucets. Even, I mean, there's so many companies that are kind of redoing old stuff. Like, what's that company that does that? Something hardware. You know, they're imitating the old good stuff. But it'd be great to use for inspiration. Burks. Okay. Feels different. Ooh, a salesman's sample. Oh, look at that. It's, oh, too bad it's like all gunky right here. Ah, go clean up. Look at that. That is pretty neat. I'm gonna pull that up here. I would have to clean this guy, but it's not like in too bad a condition. It's a little bit bent, but it's not dry rotted or anything. Look at those ceramic toilet pieces and that artwork. She wants to sell some toilets, you can tell. That's what she's thinking about. She's thinking, how am I going to sell these toilets? Let me think about it. Regency blue, Venetian pink, fawn beige, Manchu yellow, and then I'll have to clean, well, why not? Might have rubbed the letters off. Yeah, the letters are gone on that one. So, American Standard toilets. It's worth mentioning. It's kind of unique. Alrighty, a little more. Oh, more of these guys. Oh, I love these. Look at that. Look at those drawings. I'm getting too excited. I need to. Oh my gosh. Look at that color. Good Lord. Yeah, people weren't afraid back in the day to really go for it, were they? Look at that color. Oh my gosh. Technical diagrams of a toilet. How awesome would that be in your living room? Blown up, gigantic. Love it. I'm gonna dig those couple out, set them aside, because I want to just take them home and drink a cup of coffee and look through them. They're just so awesome. This is from a company that's just a couple towns away, Sullivan, Illinois. It's like a 25-minute drive. 1957, the Louis David Company. Heating and air conditioning, HVAC, rain goods, galvanized sheets, and insulation. I thumbed through this earlier, and I did see some kind of like mid-century artwork in it, which these pages are just kind of ring-bound, so they'd be easy to take out if something was interesting. But, oh, I keep seeing that. Can't get it to stop on that page, so. Sorry, moving on for the sake of her. Oh, there she is again. That's her old friend from the beginning. Oil burner accessories. When was the last time you saw a catalog for oil burner accessories? Pumps, plumbing supplies. Advertising was so weird back in the day. More plumbing supplies. There's some cool artwork. These are great because these are just sheets. They're just like complete sheets you can take out. So, that's neat. More of those mid-century fireplaces. Valves and fittings catalog. Tell me there's good artwork, and there is. Look at that. In buying the antiques that I bought and I'm continuing to buy in Poland, one of the things that I have is a really cool old drafting desk. And I thought if I take that to an antique show, I need to put some kind of schematic drawing on it. And so I was looking around. There are a bunch for sale. You can like go on Pinterest and find them. But why spend like $30 or $40 on a modern rendering of a technical schematic drawing when I can just take that to a high resolution scanner and scan that and blow it up, even vectorize it maybe, blow it up gigantic, and it's the real deal. So won't have to spend any money on that. I can just pick my favorite schematic drawing from one of these catalogs, and there you go, I'm in business. This is I remember looking at this one because it's the way it's bound. It's like heavy material, and they made like a faux metal inlay there. Ohio Valley Hardware Company. 1972, that's a catalog inside. Let's open it, why not? Special Bulletin, 1972. Corningware, Election Day sets. This is almost like one of those catalogs they have on the airplane, just with like a bunch of quirky stuff you didn't know existed that you can order. Insulated underwear. He looks pretty warm. I'd say that's good underwear. Definitely not the kind you want to wear when you're working on the roof here at the factory. Wow. Skis. I don't know. That's got to be interesting to somebody. Holy cow. One more honey hole to dig out. So I know there's more around, but those are the three main ones that I wanted to dig out. So let's go get that third one and see what we got there. Okay, so we're back up on the third floor, and we're going all the way down to the end. Or, well, maybe not all the way down, pretty far down here. And just a couple weeks ago, I was recording a video that I ended up posting. And there's the room where we have one of the many places in the building where we have all the vintage color sinks. So these are the exact same sinks that were in those catalogs. So that one's called Faded Jade, I think. And I need to get them all pulled out and cleaned off, because just by cleaning them off and organizing them, that'll improve the impression they make. So some of these are like, they sit up under the counter, and then some have the lip that goes above the hole in the counter. Oh, I never even noticed that. But they're still new in box. Bang, 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 bang. There's one. There's one. There's two. Another one. Another one. Some avocado green ones. And right back here, I found some catalogs. I think I'll just go through these right now because here in place, because I've done a lot of sealing up the windows downstairs, and it's getting dark. It's like 6 p.m. right now, and up here there's plenty of light, but downstairs it's getting really dark. So I think I'll do the video up here, and then I'll carry this down after. But before I do anything, just wanted to say, stay tuned, because there's something I really need to take care of before the end of this video. But yeah, okay, let's get to it. So this is a crane parts and service catalog. Not a lot of great artwork in it, but the fact that it's Crane is kind of interesting. A lot of people have commented on Crane since I've had my channel. It's a pretty influential company and quite an American history. So Case and Son. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Oh, I think that's the one we have here in our building. Some cool artwork in here. Wash tubs or wash trays. Yeah, they got products in here I didn't even know existed. So this is a 3-ring binder. That's a pretty cool graphic there. It's almost like it's got a patina on it. I don't know what decade that's from, but it looks pretty old. This paper's yellowed. Plumbing and heating stuff. St. Louis, Missouri. Okay. Parts catalog from 1968. Cash registers. All kinds of stuff. Okay. Burke's catalog, or can't talk. Burke's catalog number 53. I wonder if that's 1953 or that's the edition 53. Okay. I'm not trying to traumatize anybody, but get trigger warning. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you something. Yeah. Okay. Here I just got a couple parts catalogs. There's not a lot of artwork, lots of columns and numbers and stuff referring to different parts that you can order. So this one's kind of a cool graphic. Wolverine. Let's see if there's any artwork in it. Oh, there's a little bit, not too much. Mechanical suppliers. Oh, what decade does that look like it's from? This is a 3-ring binder, so this stuff can be taken. I did just very quickly saw some artwork, but oh, there we go. The only piece of artwork I can see there, but it's in a 3-ring binder, so I could take that out. Heating, power, and process steam. Kiwani. Wow, look at that thing. Yeah, this has got a lot of artwork in it. This thing is going to be interesting for somebody. That was before Photoshop when that artwork was made. So I can maybe help you kind of appreciate it. And wow, a lot. So this looks like there's more advertising in it. Wall furniture. This pile would be kind of maybe worth sitting down and going through slowly. Automotive parts, J.C. Whitney. Trying to look for a date. I don't see one. Sadly. Lennox. So there's so much quantity, whatever kind of old advertising you'd be looking for, you could probably find something. Wow, look at that. You could like get all those pictures and like make wallpaper. How awesome would that be? Okay, so this is a lot of loose leaf stuff. 1971. That's a handwritten advertisement. That could be of interest. I don't know. You guys tell me. No comment. Oh, this is kind of cool looking. That reminds me of my grandpa. Holy cow. Power tools. That is pretty neat. Look at that artwork. Gosh. More crane. Yeah. I think a lot of this is from the 70s. Janitor air conditioning and heating. It's just never ending. Black Tom, preferred plumbing products. American Standard radiator heating. Kiwani. Kiwani is the one over here that had all the great artwork in it. Let's see if they have any more. That's that same thing, but the other one was a painting. Or a print of a painting, I mean. Okay. Well, I think I've kind of made my point that I have a lot of this stuff here. And that's crane once again. And I don't want to see it go to a landfill. So I think I'll put that in, or some of it. Actually, comment for me if you think any of this is of interest or if this is a bunch of stuff that needs to be on a bonfire. That would make me sad, honestly. I don't want that to happen. But I thought it would be a cool way to do the fundraiser for my project this fall, just to sell some of it. And even if it goes for like, 10 pieces of artwork in there for $1, it moves me closer to the goal. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. What can I do with all of this stuff? There's a bunch of receipt paper, heating equipment, some personal letters, 1969. That's the previous owner. His mail. But it looks like it's just bills and stuff. Yeah. Otherwise, I would make sure his wife got it, but I don't think it's. Rini, if you're watching this video and you want any of this stuff in this box, just let me know. Let's see here. Central plumbing and heating. Student worksheets, Industrial Training Institute. Ooh, whoa, look at that. Technical training. That has to be, holy cow. That is going to be desirable for somebody. I don't know who, but I have a few ideas. I hear some hardware rattling around down here, so thought I would check it. That's kind of cool. Sorry, my hands are so dirty. It's impossible to do this without dirty hands. So ceramic wall plug. I bet somebody would like that too. Okay. All right, I got one thing more that I need to take care of. And if you're still with me, we're gonna go do that right now. What's this? Hold on a second. What is that? It says plumber, but it's backwards. John Winnett, plumber. Like I said, he was the previous owner. But why is it backwards? I don't know. I'll leave that there. So, okay, let's go get to it. Okay, so now that I have all of these treasures down here for my honey hole, I need to figure out a way to protect them from the bandits. Now, if you recall from a previous video, we got one particular bandit that likes to keep stealing things, presumably to make a nice, cushy, soft nest with. And I got these package of napkins with Chinese writing on them and this roll of toilet paper. And heaven only knows where he found that stuff, but he dropped it while he was making his getaway. And they were right here on the floor. But what I think I'll do is I'll just put them right there so that when he comes up to steal the books to get nesting material, he's gonna look and see that nice, cushy, soft stuff. And he's gonna say, maybe I'll take that. And then he won't mess with the good stuff. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.